I'm sure they'd love to get the silver. Just like...
We have no response yet from Jobst. Our supplies are running thin, our ammunition is running out, and the moat will be filled in any...
Opposite. We'll attack them.
What? But that would be suicide.
I agree. What exactly are we going to attack?
They've made themselves nice and comfy in the village below the fortress. And they're building their bloody barricades, ladders, and God knows what else. All of it has to burn.
You're mad.
So how will we do it?
I've chosen a group of riders from among Peter's men who know the village well. They'll ride in and set the camp ablaze.
How will they get in? The village is full of enemies.
I know. That's why there'll be another group to create a distraction. We'll send another company down below the northern wall to make a mess in their trenches. That will get the Pragas riled up, and in the meantime, we'll burn down their camp.
That leaves us with one detail to work out. Who will go down below the walls? It's a suicide mission.
What's that? No volunteers? I hope you haven't lost your courage, friends. Don't worry, Hinak will lead the charge. He's already preparing. I reckon he owes us a bit of sacrifice.
The mills of God, eh?
And who will go with him?
Henry, Capon, I want you both on the ramparts. Lord Capon is the best marksman we have, after all. But each of you will choose 3 of your men who'll leave the fortress with the devil.
You want me and Henry to choose men to send to their certain death?
You're a commander, so act like one. We must slow them down at all costs.
In that case, please excuse me. I have to get ready.
We're done here anyway. To the task, gentlemen!
This won't end well.
Henry, come here. There's something else I want to discuss with you. 2 things, actually. First of all, your men. When I put you in charge, I was expecting more from you.
What do you mean?
We can't afford any great losses. In short, keep a closer eye on your men.
I understand.
And now the other thing. We're still holding a prisoner from our last clash. Dry Devil will interrogate him. We need to find out where to focus our attack in the village.
What do you mean?
Where they store ammunition, where they keep food, whether or not they're building. The more we know, the more damage we get that information out of him at all.
Am I supposed to...
I don't care what you do. May God be...
Commander? I'm thinking of...
But if you send Kobienka, I will go too, of course. At least he also.
Move to the gate. And most
Do
important...
not worry about me. I will wave to you up in the...
Henry?
I need some...
Well, fuck. And I thought...
I didn't say you'd be going.
Oh, I'm just scenting your pizzle. But I only want experienced men with me. If you want me to go, that...
All right, you'll go. The other...
We'll kick their ass.
What's going on?
I'm choosing... But I haven't decided who to...
I'm listening.
We're putting...
In that, if someone... I'll do what I... Let's go and get this over with.
Can we start?
Hold your horses. He's one of those fuckers who crept in here before during the night. If we go too hard on him, he might kick the bucket. What will...
We need to know...
Aye. And if they're built so, except, how did you put it in Malashov?
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean. Just remember, there's no... I'll be going out there in a while.
My men are going...
I'm glad. Let's get to it. God save you, friend. My, look...
I know you lot are fucked.
Oh, come now. I noticed you fellas are in the habit of... Seems like you've settled in nicely there.
Fuck all!
Looks like we'll have to persuade...
Who do you think your loyalty is helping? Sigismund has taken off, and the silver he paid you with? That's what you see in front of you. Anyway, do you really think you'll see as much as a groschen out of this? The ones at the top will take everything for themselves. You'll be lucky if you get back home with your head on your shoulders.
That's right. Then you'll...
Fuck. You're right. Our main camp is in the village. We have another one on the road to Raborsh, but that's just to keep control of the road, so no one can bring you supplies.
That's not enough. I need details.
What? About what?
How are your supplies holding out? And
There's some in the barn, on the green, but there's no problem with supplies. Even if you took everything from us, we'd simply get what we need from the surrounding villages.
Aye. We can't slow them down much that way.
how are your gunpowder and ammunition supplies?
Ever since our ammunition store in the camp burned down, the situation has been dire. But there's a smithy in the village, though, and we can make new arrowheads and cannon.
Wouldn't it be a pity if something happened to that smithy?
How do you want to conquer our position?
All our trebuchets are in Prague. The lads would like to have them brought here, so they don't have to scale the walls with ladders, but that would... So the captain ordered mantlets and ladders made. All the wood is carried into the smithy, and that's where the fellas do all the work.
Good. I think that'll help us. But I'm not done with you yet.
That's right, Phil.
Let's talk about who's giving you orders.
Fuck off!
I'm not asking about your commander as a defender of this fortress. I'm asking, as the son of... I just want to know if he's already been smitten by the hand of God.
I see. Markvart is alive, but wounded. Von Berghoff took off somewhere right after the negotiations.
So who's giving you orders?
We have more than one commander. One of them you know for sure. That Frenchman, Brabant, was hand in glove with Mark. Now he's given orders and acting like he grew up in Prague Castle.
Christ! I hope the fellas run into him outside and chop!
How badly wounded is Von Aulitz?
I don't really know, but it's not good. The sawbones practically doesn't leave his side, and he hasn't shown himself in front of his men since the negotiations.
Where did Otto von Burr...
How should I know? Back to his estate, I suppose. I swear to God!
All right. I think...
I'll report to Zizka, miss. You go to the battlements and get ready.
Hey, what about...
You better start praying. If I find out you've told me one...
Everything's ready. Should I give you...
There's no point in putting it off any longer. Ready then?
I have every...
All right.
Agreed.
So, the infantry were chosen by us and will be under the Devil's command. They'll cause mayhem in the trenches beneath the walls.
Work for the devil.
Exactly. Burning, shouting, and all that. Try to provoke the Pragas, and as soon as they attack, the second group will set out from the fortress.
Cavalry.
In the confusion, they'll quickly ride through the camp in the village and set it on fire, before the Pragas know what's happening.
Sounds good. From the prisoner, we learned that they're storing stuff in the forge, so the riders will know exactly what to set on fire.
Great. That'll make their job easier.
And what will we be doing?
That's simple. We'll be raining down on the Pragas from above, trying to ensure that the devil and our raiders survive and make it back to us.
Finally, your hunting skills will come in handy.
You're right about that.
Get ready, men!
Let's get them, fellas! Let it rain death upon them! We have to keep them busy!
Come on, then! Take that!
And thwack! A hit!
Flank him!
Got you!
Ah!
Ha! Blood flowing!
Ha! Bleeding like a stuck pig!
Ha! There they are! Careful not to hit our men! They're carrying torches!
to it!
Ready to die?
Look out! Enemy mark! On the right! Take them out! Heroes are!
He'll take you!
They've already sounded the alarm in the village! They're lining up over there on the road on the right! Just a little longer there!
Bleeding like a stuck
Over
pig!
there! There are Pavasiers coming out of the village! Aim at them! Don't let them advance! Don't stop! Let it rain death from the sky! Right on the money! Fucking scumbag!
Take that!
You're not up to
Shoot!
it!
Take out those Pavasiers! Take that, you unwashed yokel! Aim true! Once they poke their heads out, take them down!
Die, you swine!
I told you he had two left hands! Watch your fire! Our men are cut off! Cover them! Great! They're retreating! Good work! Now's our...
It's on fire.
Hey! Hey! Back to the castle! Let them in! Quick!
Devil, was it a success?
What? Can't you smell the acid?
That
was pure hell.
How did my men do?
Well, they did well. At least now you know you can give the right orders to the right people.
How do you think the
I'm sure they'll be more careful now. And so I reckon, we did fuck it.
How did the...
Yeah, it was a bloodbath is all.
What? One of the Praggers? From where?
Yeah, I think we were in Austria together. In Weikertslag. They called him Wasp. A little hot-headed bastard who showed up wherever blood was being spilled. I have no idea how he ended up with the Praggers. But knowing him...
How so? He helped you?
No, but when he saw me, he hesitated.
Well then, I'll go and report to...
Now I get why they call you Devil. Those flames look like they're straight out of hell.
I'm gonna go away.
What do you want, you but make it?
Show me your way.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
The raid is over. It was a success.
I know. Go and get some rest.
What are we gonna do?
There's nothing we can... But look, you did a good... As long as that injury taken...
Do you know anything?
To tell the truth, it cost me quite a lot of sleep. His chamber had no windows. The castle... And most of all, I couldn't imagine how a fancy lord could escape without help. It's not the...
Oh, you're right.
Usually. But then bastard was deceiving us the whole time. And in the meantime, when he was let out for air, he stole a piece of wire from the forge and made himself a...
What? He made a lockpick?
Believe it or not, I found it lying discarded below. All he had to do was wait for the right moment.
And what happened next?
He took the covers...
Zizka, that...
It is, though.
I don't know.
I saw that bed cup. I suppose it didn't hold his weight. Look, I wouldn't have expected them. That's exactly it, see? He had there's simply no other explanation.
I'm fucking starving. I am so fucking hungry. Even that dog turd looks tempting. It's like a big, fat sausage. Just a pinch of pepper.
It might be better with horseradish. Let me see if I can go and sniff us out something a bit more appetizing.
Don't forget about